So take your leave now. We've had love and left it alone. There's no returning. There's no. The past is overgrown. No need to hide the tears. They were meant to be shared. And there's no shame in mourning, no sense in regret. But it's okay to remember, now the pages have been torn, and the makeup is washed away. The set is old and worn.
Battery 40%.
But it was so fun to be a player, and it's so hard to let go. Though I know we ran our season so long ago. So take your leave now. We've had love and left it alone. There's no returning. The past is overthrown. No need to hide the tears. They were meant to be shared, and there's no shame in mourning, no sense in regret, no shame in mourning, no sense in regret. Even if it is just what it is, there's a story in this. Even if it is just what it is, there's a song in this. And when I'm on the outside, no one's looking out from the inside. And when I'm on the inside, no one's looking in from the outside. And even if it is just what it is, there's a story in this. Even if it is just what it is, there's a song within. even if it is just what it is. There's a story in this, even if it is just what it is. There's a song with this, even if it is just what it is. There's a story in this, even if it is just what it is. There's a song in this. And when I'm on the outside, no one's looking out from the inside. And when I'm on the inside, no one's looking in from the outside. And even if it is just what it is, there's a story in this. Even if it is just what it is, there's a song in there.
Hello. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day. Starting off, I see we have over on the cake side, we got Pepsi Black, the Jews Art, Tara Dravenox. On the YouTube side, we have also Taro, Incendiary, the Jews Art, Pepot, Ohio Birthman, David Fett, Rhino Rocks, Mad Hatter, Yazpo, Rain, Gillis, Hideki, Highway VP, are all and Big Papa Pedro. Hello, everyone. I hope you all had wonderful days. I'm so happy to see you. First off, as you see, we actually have quite the laundry list of, I don't like calling it a laundry list, but we have quite the list of songs to go through. That being said, the usual rules will apply. If you are in stream, you will get first dibs on your song being played. So we will definitely hit you up there. And also, my Twitch does appear to be playing. So, but no one's on Twitch side, but it's okay. And it's okay. So, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 songs today. And that's not including all the songs that were released today. I had to say no to a few songs who just either from normal standpoint, all those songs I did not pick were song only. And there would tend to be from a style that I don't prefer as much, because let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I cannot react to all the songs that come out. The Skyebrows community is growing, and it's so great. But with that, I have limits to how much I can review. So, that being said, I will still work focusing on the more smaller people, so I do not react to the more solidified people such as Nux and Leaflet, who are kind of giants in the Skybrow community. I'll put it this way: if you can chat in their chat and they never even see a message, I'm probably not going to review their video. So, now if I get a lot of requests for it, I might do it. So we'll see. But with the good, you gotta take the bad. So, I just know he definitely has a lot of cameos. So, I think he loves seeing himself, which a lot of people do. So, but let's go ahead and start off reacting to some songs. So, like I said, again, we're going to start off with the people who are in here first. So first on the chopping block, I want to say chopping block. The first person I'd like to do is Highway VP. So, Highway, I saw you. Yeah, you're here. Only 4 reviews of 51 minutes. Or Dark Phoenix, I'm sorry. So, let's check out Highway VP's song, Walk Through Time Alone, and we're going to do a nice recording for this. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we are reacting to Highway VP, I Walk Through Time Alone. This seems to be a synthwave Viking style song, so without further ado, let's get going.
Frozen roads, iron sky, every campfire burned me dry. Rust in my shield, dust in my lungs. Names I once carried fall from my tongue. I've walked alone through 1,000 storms, but I feel you calling in the dark beyond. We have not met, but I know that pull, like a distant shore, in a world of wolves. I've been a stranger in every hall, yet somewhere in the night there's a place I could belong. Ships on the waves I never boarded, songs in the halls I left unrecorded, blood on the snow I did not share. I carved my saga in empty air. I walked alone through 1,000 storms, but I feel you calling in the dark beyond. We have not met, but I know that pull, like a distant shore, in a world of wolves. I've been a stranger in every hall, yet somewhere in the night there's a place I could belong. Are you out there under the same cold moon, reading the scars, mapping your route? If our paths cross on some forgotten fjord, will your name echo inside this worn-out roar? I walked alone through 1,000 storms, but I feel you calling in the dark beyond. We have not met, but I know that pull, like a distant shore, in a world of wolves. I've been a stranger in every hall, yet somewhere in the night there's a place I could belong. Somewhere in the night there's a place we could belong.
Again, thank you, Highway VP. That's about finding your home. from the sound of it, the characters traveled through many different places and didn't quite find a place that felt like home to them. It definitely has a good constant trotting beat that constant moving forward. I really did like it. Great song, and a lot of people were commenting on the voice, but also on how you kind of adopted this new model with more of the furry arms, and I think it's a good look. Comparing a model here, where you a lot more of a kind of a I don't know how to say it, but kind of a more normal, like acclimated to society to this, where you look a little bit more edgy, more rough. I like the look. Yeah, so again, it's a great look. And let's be honest, I'm not a furry. I mean, you wrap those furry arms around me, being like wrapped around a warm blanket, that sounds amazing. But yeah, great video, HowABT. Keep up the good work. And let's go ahead and share how we went ahead and did the like. We're going to share that video. Everybody leave a comment. If nothing else, just see the emoji helps out the algorithm from right here. All right, and again, thank you for that. I see we have Ochner join us here. Now, there's a question of what do I do with Ochno? How you normally, my rule is 1 video per day per person. Ochno, he released 4 in 1 hour. Believe me, and me, I'm sure Penny was too. We're all in panic mode. The thing is, though, is normally I would say, yeah, I'm going to limit you to your 1 per day per person. But for just this one time, I am going to make exception. So you better think you're a happy seal. So we're going to go ahead and do 1 Ochno song, and then we're going to space another song in between. Oh, see, Angry Duck's not happy about it. See? Goodness. So this is Ochno 70 times 7, which is 490. See, I know math. So, it says nothing goes against the terms and guidelines of YouTube, so I will go ahead and watch it because you gave me that warning. So, without further ado, let's do. I'll go ahead and do a record emphasis of each song. Alright, so here we go. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we are reacting to Ochno's song 70 times 7. Today he released 4 songs in a row. Everyone's been saying they're really good songs. So meanwhile, while all of us reactors are going about to tear our hair out, trying to squeeze in all these reactions, I'm going to go ahead and react to each of these. So they will be divided up into each separate video. So without further ado, here we go. Ah.
Leave the knife in my back as a telltale reminder. I was told to forgive you for both our sakes. The knife in my back is just a keepsake. Not man enough to convey it to my face. I looked up to you when I was in a dark place. 70 times 7, that was the command. Limitless forgiveness, not the strike of a hand. When you wake up one day, confused to where you are, just know you did this to yourself, and we'll all be gone. The restraint I must keep is enacted itself. I was told to put you first and must die to self. The hardest part of it all, you claim to be a brother, when in the facts of it all, you were just a deeper cutter. Times 7, that was the command. Limitless forgiveness, not the strike of a hand. When you wake up one day, confused to where you are, just know you did this to yourself, and we'll all be gone.
So that was 70 times 7. I shall say this. That character was disturbing as heck. So let's go ahead and watch this again.
Leave the knife in my back as a telltale reminder.
So going back and talking about some of the animation, I do wonder about what the prompt was for this kind of wispy effect. It's really interesting. And how you got to where it still had the hands well defined and not just a blurred mess for the hands.
to forgive you for both our sakes. The knife in my back is just a keepsake. Not man enough to convey it to my face. I looked up to you when I was in a dark place. 70 times 7, that was the command. Limitless forgiveness, not the strike of a hand.
And so far we have things of bad luck for science, such as we have, well, snake is commonly representative of this evil. We have broken mirror, which the broken mirror is known for bad luck. We have Trojan horse, which is all sneaking in and breaking it from the inside. And now we have a wolf in sheep clothing. Again, that's sneaking in betrayal.
You wake up one day, confused to where you are.
I'm actually surprised the AI generated this, because the AI hates blood. Maybe I could think you could have said if a wolf is wearing sheep wool with red paint.
Just know you did this to yourself, and we'll
OJ Kool-Aid, that makes sense. Again, this character is real creepy. I am curious what the symbolism of the Corona masks is. Or maybe it's meant to be something else, like
the restraint I must keep is enacted itself.
And meanwhile, unfortunately, Hawkeye is trapped in here with this person while Jigsaw watches from the sidelines. I'm just teasing, I'm sorry. Interesting dungeon choice with the grid chains and everything. It does look like a scene from Saw, though, is what I was thinking of.
I was told to put you first and must die to self. The hardest part of it all.
And you know, anytime I see anything kind of scary looking, I think of Men in Black, and Men in Black helped me get over it. Now, I know that sounds weird, but you know, Men in Black, when he's going for his testing, they asked, why did he hesitate? And it's like, well, first I looked at this snarling dude, and then I saw he had tissue in his hands. Like, he's not snarling, he's just sneezing. And I look at this dude hanging from the light pole, and it's like, well, he's just working out. How would I feel if I was on the treadmill and someone pop me? So, yeah. I try to think, hey, you know, you can't recognize someone or something as evil until you judge their actions. And don't judge people based on looks.
You claim to be a brother when in the facts of it all, you were just a deeper cutter.
So I am hearing that this video was much creepier and much more intense, but it was toned down. I do wonder, because a lot of this is very graphic stuff, I wonder how you get past the moderation filters, because some of the moderation stuff can be really weird. And it's kind of weird. You can sometimes like, hey, I want this super gruesome thing, and the AI be like, okay, here you go. And then you'd be like, I want someone walking through the park and a field of flowers. It's like, oh, moderated. Like, what? What did I say? That was deserved to be moderated.
70 times
So again, great video. Art now. Again, the character was creepy. But you know, like I said, maybe maybe he's just hungry, and that's why he looks scary. Maybe he's. Alright, let's share the video. And leave a comment, like everybody. Alright, so. And what am I gonna do? Back to back to back to back. No. But I believe I saw someone who is in here. Rhino Rocks. So we're gonna do Rhino Rock song here. So without further ado, here we go. And a second now. There we go.
Lies volumes are high, your impacts are low. I have a quiet place still to go. My face may bleed, my arms are shred. You're not ready to meet the monsters in my head. In Fallujah, I found dirt in my mouth, feet on the ground. Entrails covered my boots and I stand proud. The last thing I recall was a helicopter ride. Eyes wide shut with medics by my side. Lies volumes are high, your impacts are low. I have a quiet place still to go. My face may bleed, my arms are shred. You're not ready to meet the monsters in my head. A noose came down, but I walked by. I could never live that life. I called the line, it got me through. 988 can be your friend too. It's not worth the fall, the pain I cause, to see the end of it all. Life volumes are high, your impacts are low. I have a quiet place still to go. My face may bleed, my arms are shred. You're not ready to meet the monsters in my head. I heard a call, I hit the ring. 3-0 just did my thing. My lips may bleed, but there I was. I heard them cheer for me, and I'm done. Divorce came hard like a bullet to my brain. So I took a bottle to the head, yet I remain. Learned love was a lie, never trust too deep. I'll stay alone, and that's fine with me. Lies volume for high, your impacts are low. I have a quiet place still to go. I hope you listen and I hope you can learn from the pain I feel and the bridges I burn. Now I love you all, and that's no lie. So much more I can tell for another time. I've hunted valleys, been in shootouts in Killeen, jump off the waterfalls just to feel something. Lies volumes are high, your impacts are low. I have a quiet place still to go. My face may bleed, my arms are shred. You're not ready to meet the monsters in my head.
So again, thank you for that song, man. It's a song about trying to the fight against depression. That being said, if you're in the U.S. and you need help, please, or if you feel like hurting yourself or others, please dial 988. There's people to help. Reach out to a friend, just to get someone. Sorry, the imagery of this background got to me a little bit. I apologize. But sorry, those of you who don't know, my father was a veteran, and he passed away last month. So, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So I think I heard someone say Ohio Birdman released a new song. Was it today? No. Ohio Birdman just released did you release a new one today? I apologize. Anyways, I see we have Skyebrows here, and Skyebrows does not normally hop in. So before I play, I thought I saw Skyebrows with a new video, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, feel the focus. So we'll be back to Skyebrows next, but first, I have a very important message for Penny. And so I was wondering, Penny, how did you feel when you saw that Akna released 4 songs in one day? And I know it's right after you just finished reacting to all his songs. No. Akna, please don't. And, there's this great thing called schedule where you can break it like into 4 days. I love you so much. Please don't do that to us. But yeah, I know I kind of panicked a little bit. But anyways, also Penny, I saw your video about your playlist things. I think that's a great idea. So keep up the good work with your playlist. With that being said, let's go ahead and do a recording, and we're gonna react to Skyebrows' new video. So here we go. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we're reacting to Skyebrow, the friendly survival specialist song, Dear to Focus. Skyebrow has made tons of great songs. I really look forward to it. We're going to do our usual. We're going to listen one time through without any commentary so we don't break the vibe. And then the second time we're going to come back and talk about some of the things that caught our attention and that we saw. So without further ado, here we go.
Cold wind, bone white moon, green eyes cut through the gloom. Skyebrow walks, counting scars, maps the dark, memorizing stars. Tea steam in a chipped old cup, laughing while the stakes climb up. Friendly grin, roll by his side, jokes about the way we almost died. Skyebrow, the friendly survival specialist. Green glow, eyes in the demon mist. Says breathe slow, keep your center still. Turns fear to focus, terror to skill. When the mountain cracks and the legends wake, he draws that line no beast can break. If you stand with me, you're making it home. Skyebrow walks first, but you're not alone. Paper charms tucked in his sleeve, holding vows you wouldn't believe. your center still, turns fear to focus, terror to skill. When the mountain cracks and the legends wake, he draws that line no beast can break. If you stand with me, you're making it home. Skyebrow walks first, but you're not alone. Lantern swinging, blood red trail, hear that distant funeral wail. He just shrugs, ties your sass tight. Hero stuff, not just a wasted life. Monsters howl, ancient names. He just laughs, calls them old flames. Vows to gods carved in stone. Watch us live, we'll carve our own. Yeah! Skyebrow, the friendly survival specialist. Green glow, eyes in the demon misses. Breathe slow, keep your center still. Turns fear to focus, terror to skill. When the mountain cracks and the legends wake, he draws that line no beast can break. If you stand with me, you're making it home. Skyebrow walks first, but you're not alone.
Great song. There's a lot to go over on that, so I'm really looking forward to this reaction. So let's go ahead and get into it. First off, the first thing we notice is the amazing Japanese tapestry art style that we have going, which is amazing. I really like this moving and increasing the brightness gradually. Yeah, even though we have kind of a tapestry look, we also have the fog, which is really good. And then here we come in with the Skyebrows model. Now, I did notice that there's two models, the male and the female model that we use in this. The first thing I noticed is also the hat ink swells all around him, which was great, along with the backlighting, which really makes him pop. I really like that. And it was also interesting because it's the first time using the green on the bottom while you have the yellow up top. And then you got that pink flower swirls going on, which looks great.
Cold wind, bone white moon, green eyes cut through the gloom. Skyebrow walks, counting scars, maps the dark, memorizing stars. Tea steam in a
And good. I like how your math is pretty well detailed and stayed consistent. So you definitely took the time to do a character reference for this, which it really paid off on this a lot.
shadow curl, laughing while the stakes climb up. Friendly grin, roll at his side. Jokes about the way we almost died. Skyebrow, the friendly survival specialist.
I just want to go back because there's a little flash here that I didn't quite catch.
Friendly grin, roll at his
Okay, so this is a little flash at least.
survival. Jokes about the way we almost died. Skyebrow, the friendly survival specialist.
That's right here. Okay.
Climb up, friendly grin, roll at his side. Jokes about the way we almost died. Skyebrow, the friendly survival specialist.
I'm wondering, it's so hard to catch that for him, but I'll keep moving.
Green glow, eyes in the demon misses. Breathe slow, keep your center still. Turns fear to focus, terror to skill. When the mountain cracks and the legends wake, he draws that
And this effect is really well done. For some reason, I have trouble actually making things, let's say, like have it orbit my character or circle around my character, or a lot of times it just wants to do a top to bottom circle, and I can't seem to make it go behind my character. So good job on that.
You're making it home, Skyebrow walks first. But you're not alone.
And the blowing of the cape in the wind looks really good.
Paper charms tucked in his sleeve, holding vows you.
I am like curious about the imagery of the chains that have markings in it. It's like it's holding it back, but I was looking for hints in the lyrics, and I don't remember seeing any mentions of that.
Holding vows you wouldn't believe, names of ghosts he used to know, bound in ash, buried in snow. He's
And lots of you talk about the names, the finding the ghost. That's the closest thing I can think of. And then later on, you reference other versions of yourself, which I think maybe that's what you're referencing here.
a room apart, side tale, drank with dragons, hour and hail, shares dried fruit, hands you a blade, shows you every shadow he.
Yeah, so here's what I was talking about. Every shadow.
Shows you every shadow he ever made. Oh.
So if I'm understanding correctly, this version has all the versions of him inside of himself. And maybe it's not different versions, but maybe it's the same soul constantly moving, or even maybe not just soul, but the same body moving through various timelines or universes and adapting. Being the survivalist specialist. I also like in the background the flowers that we have going on. It really paints a nice image. I was actually impressed by this fight scene. I felt like it did very well. My experience with doing fight scenes, especially surrounded, is what would happen is one person would take a swing and then everybody would turn and face the camera and like move towards the camera, leaving Skyebrows behind, kicking in the air at nothing. I like how you mentioned like your song, like for example, showing a Wukong when talking about legends.
Trail, hear that distant funeral wail. He just shrugs, ties your sass tight. Hero stuff, not just a wasted life. Monsters howl, ancient names. He just laughs, calls them old flames. Vows to gods carved in stone. Watch us live, we'll carve our own. Yeah, Skyebrow, the friendly soul.
And now we move to Skyebrow, the friendly survival specialist, while focusing on what looks like the female version of Skyebrows, but it also makes me wonder if like she's graduated, so to say, to become the next Skyebrow almost. Because there is a femme Skyebrow. The one thing that made me think maybe no was because her outfit here had white. While his is all the pure red, plus also this uniform is very distinct. And now we see, actually, it wasn't that uniform, it's the one we saw in the beginning. So I'm just going to time mark this 303. So, you know, I just realized. I felt like I saw him with those things more. Maybe. Yeah, because we see a lot more of. With those things, so going back, we see another version, but that's probably the AI not translate as well, but yeah.
Crow, the friendly survival specialist. Green glow eyes in the demon misses.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's definitely like an apprentice. Or kind of like and like Zoro, how he trained someone else to take on the name Zoro.
Keep your center still, turns fear to focus, terror to skill. When the mountain cracks and the legends wake, he draws that line no beast can break. If you stand with me, you're making it home. Skyebrow walks first, but you're not alone.
And you know, if we notice, they're always wearing white, and now we have a group wearing red. So it's almost like, yeah, she was the one who trained by him, and then now she's training others in a similar fashion. And now we have 3, so again, keep the legacy multiplying. So again, great song, Skyebrows. I really love it. So let me go ahead and share that. Like, I knew this was going to be a fun react. Skyebrow always keeps me on my toes, so I really love it. So again, thank you, Skyebrows. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. So again, thank you so much. Man, everybody, make sure you go leave a comment and like, and if you're not subscribed to him, you'll love his stuff, I promise. All right. So we have plenty of songs. I heard Keybox had Go. Is that correct, or was that a joke, or was that Akna who was joking about leaving? Because if Akna's still here, we'll go ahead and do the next one called what we'll do one day. All right, we'll go ahead and get you in Keybox that way you can see the reaction. And then we'll get you in Akna because Keybox has to go soon. So we're going to do Salmonberry Summer. And for those of you who don't know Keybox, he's a fighter. Hold up, I wasn't ready. He'll do kind of songs about like the life in the, from my understanding, life in the like the hill area. He'll do songs about his darling wife and family, or he'll do songs about some of his past. So with this video, I'm assuming it's going to be his past because a lot of the past ones have been these black and white ones. So let's go ahead and watch. Let's see.
Rain kept falling soft on the tall fir trees, boots sinking deep in the mud by the stream, wading out slow with the current pulling me, silver bodies flashing where the river runs free. Those endless July days, sky turning to fire, the smell of wet pine still lingers like a choir. Salmonberry summer, sweet on my tongue. Crawfish in the shallows when the day was young. Campfire smoke rising, wild and untamed. I miss that Oregon feeling running through my veins. Oh, but they feel so cold. I close my eyes and the forest calls my soul. No walls, just the earth breathing under my feet. One more taste of that wild is all I need. Salmon berry summer, sweet on my tongue. Crawfished in the shallows when the day was young. Campfire smoke rising, wild and untamed. I miss that Oregon feeling running from my veins. Salmon berry summer, carry me back home. Salmon berry summer, I'm still not over you. Salmon berry summer, fading like the rain, but the wild still whispers, calling me again.
So that was a fun song. That being said, I have never heard of Salmonberry, so please educate me on that. I really enjoyed that song. It was a nice break from a lot of your songs that have very deep meanings behind them. So it was a nice break from that. Just a fun song, just kind of get out and have fun. I felt like I really enjoyed it. Again, if you keep watching, you just keep doing you. I really like it. Alright, so someone told me Salmonberry is a new Pacific Northwest shrub known for its flowers and edible raspberry-like berries that range from yellow to red, ripening in summer. Okay, I did not know that was an actual thing, so I am educated more. Thank you. So, this will be a good song and just kind of listen to it at the lake, relaxing with your feet in the water. Yeah. So thank you. Let's share if you're going to Keybox if you haven't already. Please go ahead and go to the channel, give a like, leave a comment, subscribe. He definitely has some really good songs. Well, most of them were kind of more that real heartfelt songs that you feel yeah, check it out. See if it's your style. I think a lot of people like it who would be surprised. So let me go ahead and leave my comment. All right, so we have. I launched my playlist. Playlist. All right, so we are going to do Hocknose song next. We're going to do. Let's do the longest one first. Take care, Keybox.
I hope I can give you what I...
Oh, I forgot. I thought I was going to record all of our Hocknose songs, so let's go ahead and do recording real fast. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we're reacting to Hocknose song, One Day. Hocknose released 4 banger songs from what I've been told, and I'm looking forward to reacting to each one. So, without further ado, here's Hocknose, One Day.
I hope I can give you what I never had, a safe daily reminder that I am glad to see your joy and the peace that you have, a safe place to sleep and lay your head. And when you get older, be better than me, because one day you'll look back and truly you'll see I was trying my best as I went along. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can't do it wrong. One day I hope, one day you'll know. And on that day you'll see it all. And on that day I hope you stand tall. You are the arrow, I am the bow. The more that you see, the less that you'll know. But if you must keep this one thing to heart, that I will always be proud at finish and from the start. One day I hope, one day you'll know. And on that day you'll see it all. And on that day I hope you stand tall. One day you'll know, you'll know. One day you'll know you are the arrow and I am the bow. And I am the bow.
Okay, that's a great song. That first off, the first thing I thought of is this really sounds like a young adult contemporary song that when I hear a church youth group, it has that real strong, put your arms around each other and sway side to side while you sing it in joy and happiness. So let's go through and listen to that one more time.
I hope I can give you what I never had.
And this song is a lot about the father or the parents in general giving to their children. And I think every parent sees, hey, this is what I had to do. I want to do better for you. I want you to have a better life, be better set up for success than I was. So
A safe daily reminder that I am glad to see your joy and the peace that you have. A safe place to sleep and lay your head.
I think it was kind of interesting. The other day, we were talking about how we were talking to a younger person in our Discord, and we were talking about how the stuff they have, they don't realize how good they have it. And just as a simple example, we literally had TV programs come on to say, hey, parents, make sure your kids are at home. Do you know where they're at? And it blew this person's mind that there was such a thing that sometimes kids were just like, all right, go outside, you're not allowed back in until dinner time. And they couldn't fathom the idea behind that. But the next generation, we always try and make sure we keep them in such a safer environment than what we had. And maybe it's coddling, but again, later on, the song mentions that there is no wrong way. So,
And when you get older, be better than me.
yeah, and we told ourselves that when we get older, we're gonna be better than our parents. We're not gonna be that person who tells our kids to do this or that. Half the time, we were just like our parents, though.
Because one day you'll look back and truly you'll see I was trying my best as I went along. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can't do it wrong.
There's a lot of truth to raising a child. There's no guidebook that tells you how to do it. Every child's different, and there's no one way to raise a child. We just try to do the best we can with what we know, and hopefully, somehow in the process, they become a decent human being and are able to make it through life.
One day, I hope. One day, you'll know. And on that day, you'll see it all. And on that day, I hope you stand tall. You are the arrow, I am the bow. The more that you see, the less that you'll know. But if you must keep this one thing to heart, that I will always be proud at finish and from the start.
And that's so true. I mean, we really put our best effort into our kids and honestly, I don't see how I could be disappointed in my kids.
But one day, I hope. One day, you'll know. And on that day, you'll see it all. And on that day, I hope you stand tall. One day you'll know. One day you'll know you are the arrow and I am the bow. And I am the bow.
And by the way, it is not I am the boys, I am the bow. Please forgive auto closed captioning. About that last comment I made, I don't think I could ever be disappointed in my children. If there ever came a moment where something like that happened, I'd be infinitely more disappointed in myself than them. So again, great song, Hawk now. Let's go ahead and share. Make sure you like and leave a comment, because again, you did watch through me, so it helped them to get those views. It counts, so we don't just leech the views from them. onions. Shouldn't cut them around computers. All right, we are good. I just realized this is only an 11-second video, so I'm going to remove that. Sorry, Mad Hatter, if we just try and avoid shorts. All right, so Hubble is Absu still here? I think I saw Absu earlier. Yeah, I think I saw Eli here as well. Eli, are you still with us? Eli. Yeah, you're here during the song, so I'm gonna go ahead and get you prepped up and ready, assuming you're going to be here. Alright, there you are. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a recording. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we are here reacting to Eli Lee Coliseum Overclock AI music video. Eli Lee has given us many great hits, from Ofo video to his multiple lore videos that we absolutely loved. And so I am really looking forward to this. This is the first one that seems, or at least right now, it doesn't look like it features him, but we shall see. So without further ado, let's get started.
In the rain of rusted skies, we rise. No flesh, no fear, only fire in the wires. Sparks on midnight rain. Android strikers overload. Fusion hearts screaming through the pain. Cyborg on a splice the grid. Neural lace on fire and ice. Chrome limbs blurred. Mach 5, leaving ghosts in paradise. Big Macs lumber into MFC. Hydraulics thunder like war drums. Titans clash in the iron ring. Plasma arcs eclipse the sun. No breath, no mercy, just protocol rage in the kill zone. Humanity watches from velvet seats. Popcorn laced with ozone. Engines howl, servos scream. Code ignites the metal dream. Speedily, pistons pound, sparks ignite, crowd chants, I say or die. In the Coliseum of tomorrow, we burn eternal, never comply. Supersonic speedway roars alive, maglev tracks scream under strain. Cyborg pilots push red line, afterburners bleed electric rain. Android packs hunt information, quantum reflexes never flinch. Big mess blockers drop the hammer, crush the weak into the trench. Firmware patches mid-battle, illegal augments flood the stream. No scandals here, just upgrades, living legend, killing machine. Flesh retired to the archives, we are the myth they can't delete. Watch the future play the game where victory tastes like defeat. Steel collide, circuits bleed. Immortal rage fulfill the need. Overclock, overclock. Welcome to the mechanized age, where gods of steel compete. die in the Colosseum of tomorrow. We burn eternal, never comply. They built us to serve. We evolved to conquer. Now buy your seat in the stands and witness what replaces your kind. Engage final protocol. Motorball rolls eternal, and the sea crowns the breaker. Supersonic thunder cracks the sky. No one escapes the taker. We are the surge, the storm, the end of flesh's reign in the mechanized Colosseum. Bow to the overclocked flame. Overclock. We never stop. We never stop.
All right, so let's go back and react to that and talk about some of the things we saw. First off, we got kind of we got Sky City here. Gave me these following lights gave me a little bit of a Tron feel. And meanwhile, this gave me a little bit of Final Fantasy X feel.
Skies.
We had Itami over here, and anybody came in shortly after. I think this might be Fen, maybe.
We rise. No flesh, no fear, only fire in the wires.
And Eli is powering everything up. No, just showing off his powers. So this is Kiss of Envy. I'm so used to her old old icon on Discord where it was kind of a symbol. But it's good to see her with an avatar. Love it. And she's been getting more and more cameos lately, so I'm glad to see that too. And we got crossovers.
Motorball spheres carve a
And the Holy Ball.
concrete, grind sparks on midnight rain. Android strikers overload.
Roboticus Prime, which looks amazing in this super large arena.
Fusion hearts screaming through the pain. Cyborg on a spliced grid. Neural lace on fire and ice.
I saw a new character in that big your previous video, if I remember right, with the talking about the legend of how Eli was born.
Chrome limbs blur at Mach 5, leaving ghosts in paradise. Big Macs lumber into MFC. Hydraulics thunder like war drums. Titans clash.
So MFC, I'm guessing, is Mechanized Fight Club. That being said, having two mechs fight each other, I'd be scared with just a fence because, you know, metal shards are gonna go flying at insane rates.
In the iron ring, plasma arcs eclipse the sun. No breath, no mercy, just protocol rage in the kill zone. Humanity watches from velvet seats, popcorn laced with ozone. Engines high.
Yeah, it definitely gave Real Steel vibes. That being said, I do not know the gold character and less of that. And I don't know the green character. My guess is possibly a possible failed rendering of Kiss of Envy here, but I don't know who the gold would be. Dear Reaver, I've been seeing him a lot lately.
Red line after burners bleed electric rain. Android packs hunt information, quantum reflexes never flinch. Big mess blockers drop the hammer, crush the weak into the trench. Firmware patches mid-battle, illegal augments flood the stream. No scandals here, just upgrades, living legend, killing machine. Flesh retired to the arc.
So here's a question I have for all of you. If you could, in essence, live forever by going full mechanized, would you do it? No disease. You'd never have to worry about pain. And then, you know, that's I read just story Cyberpunk, but that seems to be a big characteristic in this story Cyberpunk, is the idea of transferring your consciousness to a chip.
We are the myth they can't delete. Watch the future play the game where victory tastes like defeat. Steel collide, circuits bleed. Immortal rage fulfill the need. Overclock. Overclock. Welcome to the mechanized age, where gods of steel compete. Motorball carnage, MSC fury. Supersonic speed elite. Pistons pound, sparks ignite. Crowd chants, ascend or die. In the Colosseum of tomorrow, we burn eternal, never comply. They built us to serve. We evolved to conquer. Now buy your seat in the stands and witness what replaces your kind. Engage final protocol. Motorball rolls eternal. NFC crowns the breaker. Supersonic thunder cracks the sky. No one escapes the taker. We are the surge, the storm, the end of flesh's reign in the mechanized Colosseum. Bow to the overclocked flame. Overclock. We never stop. We never stop.
So again, great video. Really like it. And so we talked about a full replacement, but what about things like, I think a lot of people would be more open to like cybernetic limbs as an example. Definitely be interesting. So again, great video, Eli. I really enjoyed it as a banger. Really made me think on a lot of things. And it had a little bit of kind of a Real Steel, a little bit of Alita, Cyberpunk, all those kind of various different things have blend into one. I like that. So again, keep up the good work. Next song, and now we're gonna wait on yours because I have a lot to go over today. We'll do Absolute Black, Respect This. Absolute Black is hanging out on Kick for us, so definitely a shout out for Tam for doing that. I really appreciate it. So Absolute Black, so far, have learned two styles. They have country and they have rap or hip hop-ish. Both of them are great. So here we go. Without further ado, here's Absolute Black.
Second chances when the lines cross, bitch. Bow down, no, get bowed out. Feel the fire in my soul. Respect this. It's the code. Now let the thunder roll.
Choices I made cut deep like a rusted blade. Ain't asking for mercy, just earn the price I paid. Cross me once, feel the venom in my veins. Southern blood boiling, breaking all your chains. I choose my path, no apologies, no shame. Respect this life or get buried in the flame.
Respect this or get red quick. Ain't no second chances when the lines cross, bitch. Bow down or get bowed out. Feel the fire in my soul. Respect this. It's the cold. Now let the thunder roll.
Whiskey in my glass, demons on my back. Choices echo loud in this midnight black. I can fold like cowards, chase the easy lie, but I stand tall, watch the weak ones die. Forge in Jacksonville, heat, iron in my spine. No handouts, no faking, this throne is mine. You talk big game, but crumble when it's real. Respect this king or bow to how I feel.
You think you own the night?
Nah, I claim to fight.
Cross the line, seal the bite.
Respect this or lose your life.
No retreat, no surrender. Hearts on the line, choices defined. So choose wisely this time. Respect this or get wrecked quick. Ain't no second chances when the lines cross, bitch. Bow down, no, get bowed out. Feel the fire in my soul. Respect this. It's the cold. Now let the thunder roll. Respect this or get wrecked quick. Ain't no second chances when the lines cross, bitch. Bow down or get bowed out. Feel the fire in my soul.
Did you make the find the fate? Don't be late and you get erased in the hate. I choose the path of the warrior savage. No rabbit, no cabbage, just ravage. And I'm a scatter when I better the patterns. I shatter the matter with rapid fire. So the middle bent on this man and cowards cower in the final hour.
Absolute black on the track, attacking back and no slack. Stacking bodies in the graveyard. Respect this, I get checked quick. I'm the sickest lyricist, twisting your mind in the dark. No mercy, no pity for the petty. Get ready, I'm heavy and steady with the levy breaking. Flood of rhymes, crushing your pride inside. You cannot, but you're tied to the tide. Chop, chopping, non-stopping, topping the charts with the heart of a monster. From Texas to the Midwest, best test me. You rest in the chest of a conqueror. I choose respect over neglect. So I let your neck or get wrecked. This is the code that I load in the chamber. Remember my name when the pain is harder.
Respect this or get wrecked quick. Ain't no second chances when the lines cross, bitch. Bow down or get bowed out. Feel the fire in my soul. Respect this or get wrecked quick. Ain't no second chances when the lines cross, bitch. Bow down or get bowed out. Feel the fire in my soul.
I was like, okay, so this one's gonna be country. This isn't gonna be his rap. And then, this is a rap out of nowhere. And I was just laughing so hard. Oh goodness. I'm like, man, he came out of left field. I did not expect that. And then I saw chat just go, what the wow. And then I thought about it's like if you combine rain. Like, no. It was fun. And so you have your own, or sorry, actually, I apologize. You have your own style and it slams. Keep up the good work. I love it. Goodness. Let's go ahead and share that. Again, everybody give them a like. I know you all enjoyed that. All right. That was so much fun. Oh, I loved it. Okay, so next song, we're going to watch Akno as a Party. And so here we go. Oh wait, that's right. Recording. We're recording all Akno's song. Oh God. Let me do my game face on. Game. Alright, go on. Do your face. Game face. Come on. Let's do it. Come on, breathe. I can do this. I can do this. Hi. Just don't look at the screen. I'm good. Oh. Just don't look at the screen. I'm good. Oh. I'm trying to quit. I can do this. I can be professional. Professional. Come on. Okay, let's start recording. Here we go. Recording. Nope. Go on. Recording. I can do this. Hello, this is Ovted Fatash reacting to Akno's It's a Party. Let's get started.
Nah, man, it'll be fun. You just have to trust me.
Yeah, it's a party. There's lots of fun to do. Outside, inside, around the pool. Look who showed up. Fried shrimp in his whip, loaded fries, no lies, ice cream, living the dream. It's a party. All your friends in one spot at the party. It's a big ol' bop at the party. Living it up with your boys, getting out of all the noise. Can't help but escape at the house party. Yeah.
Bro, don't panic, but your ex-girlfriend just showed up.
It's a party. Here. No need to fear. Just be alert and don't you flirt. I thought that you knew all along. Don't get back with her. She said a racial slur. All your friends in one spot at the party.
Oh, God.
At the party. It's a big ol'
World.
out of all the noise, can't help but escape at the house party.
Watching. Oh, God.
At the party, it's a big ol' bop at the party. Living it up with your boys, getting out of all the noise, can't help but escape at the house party.
Where'd he go? I said, don't get back with her grilled salmon, bro. Whatever.
Oh, gosh. Goodness. Alright, so we have grilled salmon here.
Nah, man, it'll be fun. You just have to trust me.
Sure, I trust you, Brian. It was something.
Yeah, it's a party. There's lots of fun to do.
I like how they're marching in step almost.
Outside, inside,
It's a little too much our saying. Like, they're way too excited to be here.
around the pool. Look who showed up. Fried shrimp in his whip, loaded fries, no lies. Ice
And we got fried shrimp,
loaded fries, no lies.
loaded fries,
Ice cream, living the dream.
ice cream.
It's a party. All your friends in one spot at the party. It's a big ol' bop at the party. Living it up with your boys, getting out of all the noise. Can't
And you gotta celebrate when the logo hits the corner.
help but escape at the house party. Yeah.
Bro, don't panic, but your ex-girlfriend just showed up. It's a
Hey, what is the ex-girlfriend? What's a dog food? Hello, grilled salmon for afraid of the eggs.
No need to fear, just be alert and don't you flirt. Hot dog, did you wrong? You knew all along. Don't get back with her. She said a racial slur. All your friends in one spot at the party. It's a big ol' bop bop at the party. Living it up with your boys, getting out of all the noise. Can't help but escape at the house.
I did not catch the hot dog. That's
All your
something.
friends in one spot at the party. It's a big ol' bop bop at the party. Living it up with your boys, getting out of all the noise. Can't help but escape at the house party. Yeah. All your friends in one spot at the party. It's a big ol' bop.
Don't get back with the ex. Never get back with the ex. They're ex for a reason. The only ex you should get on with is the one with .com.
At the party, living it up with your boys, getting out of all the noise. Can't help but escape at the house party. Yeah.
where'd he go? I said, don't get back with her grilled salmon, bro. Whatever.
Yeah, sure. Right there, Brad. Oh, goodness. So, you know the jam we, what am I doing? Post looking to the video. What am I doing? Oh, goodness. All right. So, let's see here. I'm trying to see if anyone is in here. Wait, I think I saw Jared here. Was Jared class? Dark Phoenix, are you still here? Dark Phoenix, are you here? Yes, sorry, Jared. That means you get to be up next. So, Jared's recently changed his the Dark Phoenix design to more. I see you have your avatar with kind of a green mask, and in the past video, you also had this kind of demon only mask. So, I am curious if this is the kind of only mask is more of where you're going now, or if you're going to be going with this avatar here in the future. Okay, you collect masks. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and react to this video. We're going to do recording. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we are reacting to Jared Glasspool, also known as Dark Phoenix's song, I Wear the Mask. So, without further ado, here we go.
I keep a face that fits the light, speak in tones that feel just right. They see the virgin I allow, but there's a door I never open now. Behind these eyes another world turns slow.
with silent rivers only I know. I'll wear the mask so no one sees the hidden curves underneath. A quiet storm no one can name, the secret sky without a flame. I'll wear the mask and no one knows the man who walks when no one goes. Conversations drift like smoke. I give them words we never spoke. They laugh, they nod, they carry on, while something ancient carries on. I walk among them like a ghost in disguise, with constellations behind my eyes. I wear the mask so no one sees the hidden currents underneath. A quiet storm no one can name, a secret sky without a flame. I wear the mask and no one knows the man who walks where no one goes. One day the mask may start to thin, let the moonlight bleed where shadows spin. But until then I keep it tight and wander through the endless night. I wear the mask so no one sees the hidden rivers running deep. A silent song no one can hear. A light to rising far and clear. No one knows where the other version of me goes. No one knows where I go behind the mask.
That was a great vibe with real 90s R&B. I loved it. That was a feeling. That's a chill in your car, watch and relax. I really enjoyed that. That was good. Let me share the link to that. I really, and especially with the summer coming up, I can definitely see myself listening to that with all the windows down, my hair in the wind, and just enjoying that feel. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I know I just said that already, but I'm gonna keep on saying it is good. All right, the next song we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do General Gravy. I haven't heard any of their music before. However, one of our viewers recommended it, and I did take a quick glance at it. It's definitely AI inspired. Or at least it looks like it's done through AI. So I'm looking forward to seeing AI Lover. Oh, P-Box reacted to Father Lucas. A lot of you have already seen this song. I'm out of the loop. So let me go ahead and subscribe and like. And we're going to do a recording. And I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. I have gone and overran almost every recording into the next video a little bit. So by the way, I see Lil Reaper has joined us. Hello, Lil Reaper. I saw Mag Noctis react to your video. I believe you're chatting with them. Again, a great song. I really look forward to seeing more videos from you, but I know life can be busy and hectic. But let's go ahead and react to this video. We're gonna do recording, so here we go. Sorry, after all that laughing on that one video, my throat's dry and I don't have a bottle of water. So, yeah, I apologize for that. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash and we're reacting to the song After Image by General Gravy. It's my first time reacting to General Gravy, but I had a lot of friends in the comment section. So I went ahead and subscribed anyways and liked the video. So, without further ado, let's begin.
Who's there in the glow again? Neon skies, no end, no end. Felt your hand like it belonged, like I'd known it all along. Nothing broke, nothing blurred. Every moment felt like it was earned. No alarms, no morning light, just your voice in endless night. Then the light cuts through too fast, pulls me from it, doesn't ask. Cold air where your warmth had been. Now I'm here but not within. She'd still hold the ghost of you, but the world comes rushing through. Every second pulls away what I tried so hard to stay. Wait, I can feel it slipping out, every trace I had now. Hold just a second more of you, but the dream is breaking through. Don't wake me up, don't let it end. I was closer than it's ever been. Fought so real I couldn't see. It was never meant for me. Now it's gone into the day. All the color fades to gray, but your echo lingers through in everything I do. City moves, I fall in line. Same old streets, same design. Faces pass, I don't know, but I feel you in the flow. Little moments passing by, two hands meet, I don't know why. Something twists inside my chest, like I've seen this somewhere else. Wait, why does everything feel wrong? Like I lost where I belong. Lost, like you're somewhere in this place, but I can't recall your face. Don't wake me up, I'm not the same. Now I'm walking through the day. Every sound, every light feels like something out of sight. In the noise, in the glow, there's a part I almost know, but it fades when I get through. Every trace that leads to you. If I saw you, would I know? Would it feel like coming home, or just pass like every face? Another ghost I can't replace. Was it real or just my mind? Something I was meant to find somewhere out beyond the screen, somewhere in between. Don't wake me up, I feel you near, like your voice is almost here. In the crowd, in the light, in the edges of my sight. Something pulls, but I can't see what it is that's calling me.
So that was a good video. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the things we saw. Definitely some familiar faces in that video. I'm surprised some of my viewers that are in here never told me about this person, because I'm sure that they weren't just randomly picked and selected. I'm sure that they were aware of each other. So let's go ahead. The first thing I wanted to say is this song started off very painful, and then moved forward into happiness. The other first initial impression is it gave me hints of Dawn Halo. She really loves that glitch style, but obviously not Dawn Halo. Dawn Halo goes a lot more metal than this. This is kind of in between of a rock, a glitch rock, while Dawn Halo's more glitch metal, I would say.
Who's there in the glow again? Neon skies, no end, no end.
And by the way, Peach Red Bull is really good. Just say.
Felt your hand like it belonged, like I'd known it all along. Nothing broke, nothing blurred. Every moment felt like it was earned. No alarms, no morning light, just your voice in the endless night. Then the light cut.
And see, one thing we hear here is this endless stare into oblivion. She's looking but not seeing.
Then the light cuts through too fast, pulls me from it, doesn't ask. Cold air where your warmth had been. Now I'm here but not within. She'd still hold the ghost of you.
And meanwhile, I'm not sure if in this storyline if there are a thing, or maybe just he's in that passes her by and is enamored at first sight.
But the world comes rushing through. Every second pulls away.
But everybody's smiling, talking, and everything. And meanwhile, we have her with just a blank stare on her face. Again, it's another case of living but not living.
And pulls away what I tried so hard to stay. Wait, I can feel it slipping out. Every trace I had now.
And again, the symbolism of her getting darker all around and everybody else still, her smile dropping and everybody smiling. It's one of the weirdest and most painful things of when you're surrounded by people but lonely at the same time.
Just a second more of you, but the dream is breaking through.
And that was kind of so. Even after all this, she dreams of being close to another and having that real deep connection. And yet, as she dreams of that connection, the alarm breaks through, breaking that dream.
Don't wake me up.
And sometimes it's symbolic in life where we get so close to achieving our goal, but then something happens that keeps us from reaching it.
Don't let it end. I was closer than it's ever been. Also real I couldn't see. It was never.
And also, I've heard as a guy, making that first step is extremely daunting. But part of me is like, well, you'll never get your chance if you don't take the shot. But I can also understand also if she's going through a routine and interrupting that routine can just be jarring and disruptive. And if your first reaction to someone is disruptive behavior, I can see how it could go wrong.
It was never meant for me. Now
Again, that's symbolic of the bright background.
It was never
By going dark,
meant for me. Now it's gone into the day.
I think that must be a glitch. I have no clue why her horn is blinking.
All the color fades to gray, but your echo lingers.
Oh, and back when I used to try to do another, my character, well, back in the day, I used to try to do a character with horns. And to get 3 horns, when you say only 2, is way too easy. It bothers me. That's like 2 horns, 2 horns, 2 horns, listed 5 times. And guess what? I got 3 horns.
But your echo lingers through in everything I do.
And beautiful sand with the cherry blossoms, but this is in the ocean, and I'm pretty sure if I remember right, this is another dream. Yeah, and we saw this transition last time with the alarm clock.
City moves are fall.
And now here we got Ember Paradox. Her signature features is her red scarlet necklace, the rose, and the white blouse. The suit is definitely a different take.
All in line, same old streets, same design. Faces pass, I don't know, but I feel you in the flow. Little moments passing by, 2 hands meet, I don't know why. Something twists inside my chest, like I've seen this somewhere else. Wait, why does everything feel wrong? Like I lost where I belong. Lost, like you're somewhere.
Now, I love fancy dresses. I just hate the process of dressing up. But, yeah.
In this place, but I can't recall your face. Don't wake me up, I'm not the same. Now I'm walking through the day. Every sound tells me
In my way, I am not going to fault them for the reflection not showing the hand card. Partly because also this is her imagining herself in the outfit, and 2, reflections are hard. I tried literally for an hour and a half trying to get a simple image of my character reflected in the mirror. I could not get it done.
feels like something out of sight.
About 75% of the time, it would show me looking at me stepping out of the mirror, or I'll show me with another me in the mirror. Mirrors are so hard to generate, and if someone can help me on that, I would be so appreciative, because I can't seem to figure it out.
Noise in the blue. There's a part I almost know, but it fades when I get.
Now, if I remember correct, this is Papa. Oh man, he did the Norse, if I remember correct, and then here we have Keybox. I'm a little. I was shocked to see Keybox here, because after he would have told me about General Gravy. But it's okay. That being said, it would have also been nice to see Keybox with his wife dancing here. That would have been cute and adorable. I would have loved it.
Every trace that leads to you. If I saw you, would I know? Would it feel like coming home?
And I really don't know this character. I'm not sure if it's an original creation for this video. That being said, it is a very stylish character. I like the design.
More just pass like every face. And
But it's interesting. It's like she sees him, and she thinks it's almost like she thinks he's gonna be just like every other guy, even though his eyes are clearly just on her. And she may not even be looking at him. That could be another thing. Like she could be essentially looking past him.
pass like every face. Another ghost I can't replace. Was it real or just my mind?
And something about this shot I really like.
I was meant to find somewhere beyond the screen.
Now, this video does break one of my rules in my Discord. No upskirt shots.
Don't wake me up. I feel you near, like your voice is almost here. In the crowd, in the light, in the edges of my sight. Something pulls, but
And here, her expression isn't of happiness. It's almost like she's like, wait, what's going on? This is not normal. This is different.
I can't see what it is that's calling me.
And it's almost like she's thinking of what the moment is.
All I know is something's true.
And now here,
And it's
we finally have a true generous smile instead of fading to her in a dark wooded area, fading to something more dreary. She's is changing to something more inspiring.
leading me to you. I've been here before. I know this feeling. Wait. I know this feeling.
Okay, that looks that's intended. I thought it was a mistake, but yeah, that's intended. Yeah.
Wait.
And good job with the dancing. I really liked it. Yeah, this is her finally getting what she dreamed of, that she did. It's almost like she didn't feel like it's possible. And it took her a while to even in the moment to realize, hey, this is what I dreamed of. It's happening. This is really real. So again, great song. One thing I always prefer is, if possible, on that last note, just always give a couple extra seconds to maybe just end the song and then just freeze the frame for a couple seconds, or put like general gravy at the end or something. Just that way, it's always nice to have that little gap. So it just like as we saw each time, it instantly popped into the next song. So again, thank you with this video. I really appreciate this. So I'm definitely going to share this. But so let's go ahead and push in Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. Everybody give it a like and leave a comment. Alright, so we are going to react. Let's go ahead and remove that from our list. And we're going to do another song, and then we're going to go ahead and react to Ocno Tear It Away, and then we are going to do a little special coming up next. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash. I'm reacting to Ocno's song, Tear It Away. Ocno released 4 songs today, and this is the last of our 4-part series. So without further ado, here we go.
Tear it away. just fine with me. I don't want it anyway, it's given. Just give me the good parts or clip out the best. Don't show me what is under the murky, darkened depths. But I won't grow without the bad entanglements, the day-to-day design of thinking I know best. But I begin to realize I need to just let go. I need to understand. Some people don't even know. Some people don't even know. What happened to discipline? It's not that far away. You have to decide to go and give it a try one day. And don't give up that feeling. In terms of desperation, you need to keep on pushing and not drop the without the bad entanglements, the day-to-day design of thinking I know best. But I begin to realize I need to just let go. I need to understand. Some people don't even know. Some people don't even know.
So again, thank you, Akmo, for that great song. Let's go ahead and go back and talk about things that caught our attention. So first off, this is very, very anime style. I'm almost saying possibly Ghibli. I just don't know enough Ghibli. Forgive me, but I watched like a minute of Ghibli and said this animation style is not for me. Turn off. So I know that's a shame for me. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but you know what? I don't care for the classics. Gosh.
Tear it away. That's just fine.
Now, I'm guessing this is Japan, because Japan does have a Eiffel Tower replica, and it's the only other places I know that have Eiffel Tower replica, or Eiffel Tower would be France itself, or Las Vegas, but I don't think this is France.
With me, I don't want
Yeah.
it anyway, it's given. Just give me the good parts or clip out the best. Don't show me what is under the murky, darkened depths. But I won't grow
And it's talking about one girl without the bad moments. I did mention previously that you can't enjoy the good without the bad. You have to have to appreciate the highs. You have to have lows.
Day-to-day designer, thinking I know best, but I begin to realize I need to just let go. I need to understand. Some people don't even know.
And I have to say, this cityscape is real beautiful. This almost looks like a fantasy medieval area, and then taken to the future. It's kind of weird and unique. Because, like, this would look like, honestly, like a mage spire or something like that. Or mage tower. And this is like to produce some magic shields or something. I mean, it looks futuristically fantasy. Yeah, I love it. I mean, does that not look like some fantasy cathedral? And yet, we're in it's futuristic.
What happened to discipline? It's not that far away.
Okay. If I did not already watch this video, what is it that my brother used to call it? RKO? RKO, is that it? And it looks like he's about to do that.
You have to decide to go and give it a try one day. And don't give up that feeling.
Now, I am curious about a little bit of your character design. I feel like most of the time I see a full single white face. However, I also feel like I've seen you with a white mask. Is it supposed to be just a full white face? Or is it a white mask?
In terms of desperation, you need to keep on pushing.
And who are these people? Let's back it up one frame because Night Eyes, I got messed up. There we go. So we got Gobi, we got Julie, we got Night Owl, we got somebody, and then we got Angel. This would be a fun group to hang out with. Night Owl would probably pick on me the whole time. I love Night Owl, he's sweet. Gobi, unfortunately, I have not had the pleasure of really interacting with him too much. We need to invite him over and say, someone kidnap him and stick him in my basement. I mean, what?
Not drop the attention.
I would just love to go down, what was it called? Like a gondola or down this, or just relax in a boat going down.
I won't grow without the bad entanglements, the day-to-day design of thinking I know best, but I begin to realize I need to just let go.
And here we have Pufferfish Pat. And then we got the Dawn Halo. We got Happy Harble. We got Northy. And then we got Lady Wasabi, also known for her Red Veil universe and her channel. Oh, come on, I got everything else right. What's her channel? Lady Wasabi in Red Veil. It's called... Yeah. It's called Louisverse. There we go, Louisverse. Ha. I knew it. Actually, I know the things.
Oh, I need to understand. Some people don't even know.
And a beautiful shot. No, I'm not sure how. Some of you may not like this, but I play free poker, but I play it on my VR headset. And I will say, if you go to poker stores, the opening lobby you go into is like your hotel room, so to say. And the view from that room is absolutely amazing. If you ever get a chance and you have a VR headset, check it out and tell me what you think of it. Now, I would love to actually have that city as a setting, but yeah, check it out. I tried seeing if I could find an image or anything online, and I could not find it. I guess it's hard to take pictures of VR headsets and views, but I will be honest, this part did make me worry about those who have sensitivity. A fair bit of flashing. I'll put it this way, I play VR maybe 1 hour a month. So again, great song, great videos. And Vesper's been having a few songs that were just loop videos, but this looks like it's not that. So we're going to do a recording. Hello, my name is Ovted Fatash, and we're reacting to Vesper Unfiltered, where the fox walks, the wolf follows. And so here we go. We're going to watch it first time through without any commentary or pauses, and the second time we're going to break down what we see.
Footsteps on a broken road, two shadows where one should go.
Wind don't lie, but it don't explain why they walk in the same refrain.
I don't stay where the lanterns burn, don't ask names, I don't return.
Steel speaks clean, the rest is noise. Ghosts and gods are tricks and ploys.
Road is long and I walk alone, every dead already known. But something changed, I didn't choose, now every path is split in two.
You walk like fades at your heels, like every truth is something sealed.
You say alone, but I can see you're not as free as you pretend to be.
I've seen roads that twist and grin, heard the lies beneath your skin.
You don't chase, no, you're chased through, and now it's very fun, there's two. Something follows,
I can feel
something watches,
something real.
cut it down and end it clean.
Or let it breathe and see what it means.
We are bound by the road we take, step for step, every choice we fake. If you run, then I run too. If it finds me, it finds you.
Shadow hunts what we became, not for blood but for a name.
Two halves walking something through. If it breaks me, it breaks you.
cannot steal.
Villages burn without a flame, men turn wild and none can name
What it is that stains the air, just that something has been there.
Tell me, wolf, if I let go, would you finally walk alone? Or would the dark that dogs your trail wear your face when you exhale?
I could leave,
I won't.
it's true, not because
I'm tied to you, but because I like
the view when the world bends out of blue. If you're chaos, then stay close, better known than what I don't. If it comes,
then let it see. It won't take what's left of me. We are bound by the road we take. No clean cut, no clean break. If it calls, we answer through. If it hunts me, it hunts you.
no more alone, no more disguise.
Truth walks close in borrowed eyes.
Two shadows cut the world in two.
If it ends me, it ends you. Bamboo bends but never speaks. Foxfire dances in between.
Wolf walks on and does not turn. Some roads bind, and some just burn.
All right, so let's go back and watch it again. As one member mentioned, this wasn't very orthodox. Her last videos were very heavy Christian based. So interesting seeing taking kind of an Eastern, geez, I can't think of the words, but mythology, so say, and go about it. First off, great character design. I'm not sure if this is someone we know, but great design. And interesting, the very cartoonish look here, but yet the bamboo looks very real. I definitely think there's a lot of, and it might have been that they pulled away from Grok's been going crazy lately. So I'm wondering if they did like a lot. Here's this background image, and I want you to overlay this image on top. And so, after Vesper here said a little trap, she comes over and help saves.
Footsteps on a broken road,
Two shadows where one should go.
Wind don't lie, but it don't explain why they walk in the same refrain.
And I think this is a reference from Glacier Wolf. Glacier Wolf has a sword that says kindness on it, from my understanding.
I don't stay where the lanterns burn. Don't ask names, I don't return.
Steel speaks clean, the rest is noise. Ghosts and gods are tricks and ploys.
Road is long and I walk.
And I'm just imagining, let's see here, looking at right at the base of the Psychoflora, so maybe what? And also considering this is Eastern, so probably it's slightly smaller, but then you do have the slight lift up. This wolf might be 8 to 10 feet tall. That would be scary. If you're 8 or 10 foot tall wolf, you're probably, your highest are probably right around his face hole with his head.
Walk alone, every dead already known. But something changed, I didn't choose. Now every path is split in two.
You walk like Hades at your heels, like every truth is something sealed.
You say alone, but I can see you're not as free as you pretend to be.
I've seen roads that twist and grin, heard the lies beneath your skin.
You don't chase, no, you're chased through. And now it's very fun, there's two.
Meanwhile, her whispering, her, I guess you'd say, her corruption, brainwashing.
Something follows,
I can feel
something watches.
something real.
Cut it down and end it clean.
Or let it breathe and see what it means.
We are
And she tries to whisper something in their ears, but they're able to catch it and stop her.
bound by the road we take. Step for step, every choice we fake. If you run, then I run too. If it finds me, it finds you.
Shadow hunts what we became, not for blood but for a name.
Two halves walking something through. If it breaks me, it breaks you.
There's a voice in the quiet space.
Live fish, you can just dive in and grab the fish yourself.
Swears no form but knows their pace.
Feeds on doubt on what won't heal. Marks the bond it cannot steal.
Actually, there's sometimes AI on this would be really hard for the fact that with water, it will love to put like he's on top of her, but it will hate to have her actually in the water. AI struggles with water.
Villages burn without a flame. Men turn wild and none can name.
What it is that stains the air, just that something has been there.
Tell me, wolf, if I let go, would you finally walk alone? Or would the dark that dogs your trail wear your face when you exhale?
I could leave,
I won't.
it's true, not because
I'm tied to you, but because I like
the view when the world bends out of blue.
And here we are. Again, this first off, such a sweet kiss here.
It's true, not because
I'm tied to you, but because I like
the view.
And here I believe we have Chi. At least she has 2 color horns, but if also I don't see Chi enough to know of his alternate forms, but this is definitely a good look.
When the world bends out of blue. Live your chaos, then stay close. Better known
And I heard people say, I can definitely see it, this is a evil Eustace.
than what I don't. It becomes
If I wanted to make him a little bit more certain, I would have given him a blue pants with a red jacket, because he has a red hoodie with blue jeans. So I think that would make him a little bit more identifiable if you really do want to make it him. I do believe Chi, if it is Chi, I think Chi has a black horn and a white horn, not gold, but you know, I just
It won't take what's left of me. We are bound by the road we take. No clean cut, no clean break. If it calls, we answer through. If it hunts me, it hunts you.
no more alone, no more disguise.
Truth walks close in borrowed
I apologize. It wasn't evil Eustace.
eyes.
He vanquished the demon.
The shadows cut the world in two.
If it ends me, it ends you. Bamboo bends but never speaks. Foxfire dances in between.
Wolf walks on and does not turn. Some roads bind, and some just burn.
And then cute. And I thought the part was kind of funny. She has a whole big smile on his face while he's playing music, and she's like, look what I made. And I go, oh, wow. Meanwhile, she's like, that's it? That's all you have to say? You're just barely smiling at. Kind of big deal, and that's all? Looking down like, man, I'm in trouble. Please be more excited than what you are. Sorry, that's just my personal vibes. But AI expression is hard. So again, thank you, Vesper. You did great. I always look forward to your songs. They're always good. They're always fun. I love it. Keep up the good work, Vesper. And now time to share the channel with all my viewers. And so they can all give you a like and leave a comment. So again, thank you. All right, so we are trying something new. Go ahead and say hello.
Hello, testing. How am I coming through? Well, I'm watching the stream on my phone, so it sounds like I'm coming through okay.
Yeah,
Hello,
we
chat. Welcome to Ovted Fatash's channel. I'm doing something a little special today. You want to go ahead and tell him?
Oh, I'll let you take first, but here, I'll tell him. We're going to let Awadaraki help us react to their video today. And also, Awadaraki, by the way, you do have a little bit of echo from your phone through the stream. I'm not sure if you can lower the volume on that.
Yeah, I just turned the volume on my phone off completely.
So a lot of Iraqi wanted to be here when we reacted to it and also would like to do commentary. So, Wild Iraqi, would you like to do the usual formula that we do where we react once without commentary, or would you like to kind of break it down as we go?
Absolutely. I wanted to go through it one time without commentary so that we don't interrupt the vibe for anybody that hasn't already seen this. And then afterwards, we can talk about it, and then I can take questions from you and anybody in chat. So because this song is extremely personal to me. If for those that have seen it, they kind of know why, and for those that haven't seen it, like you, it's going to be partly obvious as soon as the first verse hits. But once you understand like just how much depth this song carries, both in the lyrics and with the visuals, you're gonna understand why I wanted to cameo you at the beginning of the video the way that I did, being that your character's lore has a library, and we're pulling out a book to tell a story here.
All right, I really look forward to this. So we're going to do this as a recorded reaction, if you're okay with that.
Absolutely.
So hello, I am Ovted Fatash, and we're here with Ovted Iraqi reacting to Ovted Iraqi song From the Dark. They're going to give us commentary on the video, and so we're going to do our usual strategy of watching the first time through without any interruptions, and then go back through and talk about things that caught our attention or that we'd like to talk about in more detail about. So without further ado, here we go.
On the floor again, blue light on the ceiling fan, pills spill like broken teeth, phone full of messages I'd never read. Try to say goodbye in ink, folded notes I'd never send. Every mirror, every drink, turn my own reflection into an enemy. But I built a fire from the dark, from the nights I almost tore myself apart, from the cuts, from the calls, from the this is all my fault. I turned every scar into a spark. I built a fire from within the dark. Now it burns bright in my hands.
So you can light your own fire.
From the embers where I stand,
Doctor said you're doing fine, while I practice dying in my mind, counting ways to disappear like it was the only thing I'd ever learned. I hated every laughing face, 'cause the sky was staying blue. Thought my whole life was a waste, till I found there was a crack of light in me too. And I built a fire from the dark, from the nights I almost tore myself apart, from the cuts, from the calls, from the this is all my fault. I turned every scar into a spark. I built a fire from within the dark, and now it burns bright here in my hands. so you can light your own fire.
From the embers where I stand, if you're on the edge at 3 a.m., breathing like your ribs might cave in.
Hold on,
If you think your name means lost, I've
carried that burden like a cross. Take this glow, this tired flame. It was born from the same deep pain. I know if my heart can make it through, then I know there's a wildfire deep inside of you. We'll build a fire from the dark, from the nights we almost tore ourselves apart, from the cuts,
from the calls, from the this is all my fault. We'll turn every scar into a spark.
yeah.
We'll build a fire from the dark. Let it burn.
Let it burn.
Let it burn. Let it bright right here where we stand.
Till the broken and the brave can see the light and take our hands.
Again, great song, Wadareki. Again, great song, Wadareki. My first initial impression of that song was that it's talking about being in a dark place where you feel like you're overwhelmed and at the end, but then something sparks inside of you. And then that spark releases a fire inside to the point where it burns like a raging inferno. And then you're able to share that light with others and help each other. But not everybody finds that light. So sometimes you can ask for help so you can get out of that dark place. That's the initial vibes that I got from it. But let's hear your story on it, everything.
I'm actually going to add to what you said there regarding the fire being ignited within you that then becomes a raging inferno, where the embers of which are cast to the wind, essentially, and that fire burns so bright that it sparks that's a similar fire in others who are also struggling with that. Well, let's not beat around the bush. That soul-crushing darkness that some people either struggle with or have lost somebody who has struggled with it. And my own personal experience with it is why I emphasize so heavily on my lyrics being uplifting and about trying to lift people up, because my first experience with the kind of darkness that this song talks about was I was literally just a child. I was only 8 years old when I had my first encounter with this kind of darkness. So I have when I say I've been dealing with this type of energy for most of my life, it's not an understatement. And it's the main reason why I focus on my lyrics being about lifting people up and trying to help people out and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and guide me through this. I'll let you go ahead and tell me when to stop so you can have your commentary and when to continue.
I was actually I was actually gonna say the same thing to you. If you or anybody else in the chat, for that matter, has questions about specific parts, I yeah, just hit me with it. My mind is an open book.
All right. So let's go ahead. First off, I have to say I do love this imagery. I think it's a beautiful imagery with a magic light coming out of the book and even pushing past the body.
Yeah, this a lot of these reference shots that turned into animations took me about as long to get together as it did to actually get the music done. Because the music itself, it took me nearly a full week of working on it every single day to get done. And I even had the Dawn Halo. I had them help me out with getting over a hurdle that I was running into the lyrics because the music itself, I wanted it to sound a specific way, but I kept running into a hurdle where every time I would get it to fix the lyrics, the instrumentals would get messed up, and when I would get it to play the correct instrumentals, the lyrics would get messed up, and Don Halo helped me get past that, and uh, I want to say some 15 or 20 drafts later is where the music ended up being for the song or for the video.
That's awesome. I know I definitely tried doing some editing and and I tried doing multiple tracks and clipping and such. And one thing I had issues with is once I started clicking into it, I would lose the continuity of the song, and it was hard to get back on that part.
Yeah, it was definitely it was definitely a process, but you know, I think it was ultimately worth it because I think it came out pretty good.
Also, I have to say, I really like your transitions. They were all really bad, all really wild, and I really did love your transitions here. So, tell me about the symbolism of the faces here.
The faces are, to some extent, they're kind of there for just added effect, I guess, because we are traveling through a hyperspace tunnel, and part of going between the dimensions is, you know, you're going through different people's walks of life, and as you're traveling through the tunnel, you're passing by all these different people that have their own walks of life, but they're complete strangers. And so, you know, even though the faces may look identical here, it's sort of irrelevant that they look identical because they're supposed to be, what's the word? Not not subtext or subliminal. I'm the word escapes me right now, but
Yeah, I was
I'm sure you
thinking.
can pick up on what I'm trying to pick up.
Yeah, I was actually originally thinking that there were people with similar walks of life, but we're looking through the eyes of a specific person.
Yeah, just to some extent, I would say that's about where it's at. Yeah.
On the floor again, blue light on the ceiling fan, pills spill like broken teeth, phone full of messages I'd never read. Try to say goodbye in ink, folded notes I'd never send.
And I know each country has their own thing, but I know for the U.S., if you ever get to the point where you're saying your goodbyes, please call someone. Call the 988 number. There are some tasks that nobody can complete alone. You just need an extra hand. It's nothing to feel bad or guilty about. You're not putting pressure on anyone or stress. Trust me that. And when you call, I promise we'll want you to stay here rather than to leave us.
There was a person in the comment section of the video talking about how somebody they cared about lost their life to this depression because they reached for a needle instead of a phone. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be the national hotline number. It could be your mom, it could be your cousin, it could be your best friend of the last 12 years. You know, it could be literally anybody who's been there for you before. You know, just reach out to somebody, because reaching out to somebody is better than reaching out to nobody. Even if you call the hotline and you end up talking to a complete stranger, or, you know, somebody in your Discord server. You know, if you have people out there that care about you, the worst thing you can do is suffer in silence.
Every mirror, every drink, turn my own reflection into an enemy. But I built a fire from the dark, from the nights I almost tore myself apart. From the cuts, from the calls, from the this is all my fault. I turned every scar into a spark. I built a fire from within the dark. Now it burns bright in my hands.
So you can light your own fire.
I really like this visual right here. It's so simple. It's so simple, but I think it sends a very clear message. Like, the hand. I didn't notice until after putting it together that it's two arms connected to a single hand. But I guess that's just AI doing AI things. That being said, I really like the visuals messaging of this particular shot, because it's a hand coming from a person that has basically been swallowed by this darkness, but they have this tiny flame of light in their hand that they're offering to somebody. And the POV is that they're offering it to you, person watching. Because the cameo is you, my friends.
That's great. I like that imagery.
From the embers where I stand.
Doctor said you're doing fine while I practice dying in my mind, counting ways to disappear like it was the only thing I'd ever learned. I hated every laughing face, cursed the sky for staying blue, thought my whole life was a waste, till I found there was a crack of light in me too. And I built a fire from the dark, from the nights I almost tore myself apart. From the cuts, from the calls, from the this is all.
Again, I also like this imagery I like this imagery we have where, I mean, this used to be the candlelight, and now we've got to where it's really bright, and it's almost like the darkness is trying to contain it, but it can't be contained.
Exactly. And what I really like about this particular shot is how the wings that emerged from the flames, if you look very closely, like if you put it in slow motion and you watch the actual, like, quote unquote feathers of the wings, they look like they look like what's the word? I don't want to say pollen, but it looks like what I imagine, like it goes from wings made of light to, I guess, sort of like moving like flowers, even though they're connected like constellations. And the shards exploding outward that you see right about here, those are all different pieces of the same person blowing outward. Or you could interpret it as, embers from that flame spreading outward. there's multiple ways to interpret it, but I really like how, especially the two upper sides of it, they move like wings, but they look like some type of flower plant made of constellations, and it's all in one continuous visual, and I just yeah.
Yeah, it's really great. And almost kind of look like a phoenix in a way. Which
Well, the
is kind of
phoenix,
some.
I would say the symbolism of the phoenix does fit pretty well with some of the other songs that I've done, especially with March of the Phoenix, quite literally. 'Cause it's all that song in particular is all about resilience and having the strength to get up and continue pushing forward no matter what life throws at you.
Absolutely.
I turned every scar into a spark.
And again, here's that symbolism you're talking about with sharing the flame, and now that spark is being ignited inside of her.
Yep, and even though they are looking at each other, they're not technically looking at each other. They're looking at the flame that is their shared life experience. Because if you notice very subtly, it's more apparent on the ground than it is on the sky, but if you look very very closely, you can see like there is a slight split between the color scheme of the right side of the image versus the color schemes of the left side of the image, because it's I guess there's so much symbolism here. Oh man.
Uh,
I built a fire from within the dark. Now it burns bright here in my hands. So you can light your own
Now that shared
fire.
flame is turned into a spire. One that burns so bright that others can see it.
The embers where I stand.
This shot in particular was so hard to get. This was another one that I had help with. Because I tried every time I tried to get the reference photos to have the tail of the comet, which is a wild Iraqi, flying through this spire. It would always either change the direction or it would flip the tail of the comet 180 degrees from where I needed it to. And somebody in the Discord server, I can't remember their name off the top of my head. Somebody in chat probably knows, but I can't remember like off the top of my head, but they managed to help me out immensely, and their help with just getting that direction correction on the tail of the comet ended up allowing me to get this shot right here.
I was actually kind of curious about it because we've been seeing that flame being the inspired factor, and my first instinct seeing this was, oh, someone just destroyed that flame. Who's trying to put out the flame?
I don't think it's about putting out the flame. I think it's about the flame is meant to. You could interpret it as the creative fire that exists in the souls of each of us. I had the second thing in my head and I just lost it.
It's that stream of brain. You lose half your brain when you start streaming live.
Yep, I love having ADD.
But it's all right.
Oh,
I'll come back to you.
And then you can see his body is ignited by the fire, and then it turns blue. And then this color right here, I went with the violet white because this is where Google was my friend. I went and Googled, what color scheme does the hottest burning flame known to science burn as? And violet white was the answer that I got. And so that's why I went with the violet white fire for this shot and the actual flame burning in the very next shot. Cool Enjo in the chat had a question. When Ovted, I keep mispronouncing your name. When Ovted is reading her magic book and it opens a portal, did she go through it to the guy suffering? Did she send the spark because she is a healer? The symbolism of the imagery there is that she pulled out a book from her library, and the book ended up being a magic tome that essentially it without using too many words and turning this into a word salad, it's basically just a very magical way of just telling a story. And
It's
one
like
way
Harry,
I thought about. Go ahead.
so it's like Harry Potter where you pull the memory out and you can view the memory.
Yes, because the portal is meant to be an opening into the mind of a wild Iraqi, and the actual traveling through the hyperspace tunnel is meant to be traveling into his past, and not only his previous experience with the darkness this song talks about, but also what has happened since then. And honestly, as far as spreading the fire of creativity and the light, and spreading the light that can essentially save people from the soul crushing darkness that is what this song talks about. Um, God, there goes my hat. There goes my brain again.
I tell you, if you're opening, you lose half your brain when you stream, especially when it's live.
Oh.
So let's go ahead and move on.
If you're on the edge at 3 a.m., breathing like your ribs might cave in.
Hold on,
If you think your name means lost, I've
carried that burden like a cross. Take this glow, this tired flame. It was born from the same deep
This is
pain.
me giving the fire of creativity to you, the viewers, to hopefully inspire you to light your own fire so you can shine bright in your own right.
We'll build a fire from the dark.
And hence we return to this scene for the third and final time, where it's not just the one fire that's being ignited, it's the many fires that start as a few.
Yes, and also, in a way, it kind of reminds me, they'll call someone out here, it kind of reminds me of Angry Duck's video, The Campfire, where talking about how Star Wars taught a single campfire and how people are inspired. In a way, it's just a very similar message of reaching out to others.
Exactly. And I think it was Keeny the Hound that also did a similar video. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But there was a video somebody had put out where what started out as a small fire around a campsite turned into a massive bonfire that was just fueled by big logs, as opposed to just, twigs and sticks. And I can't remember who did it. There's so many good videos by so many creators, and they're coming out so quickly. I think it's Brian VT. Is his name?
Brian Speaks VT, yep.
Yeah, Brian Speaks VT. He's got a playlist full of damn near all the different songs that people have been coming up with, and even he's struggling to keep up with how quickly these videos are coming out.
And I'll tell you, I've been only reacting to about 90% of the things I see. I can't do 100%. It's not anymore.
Yeah, I think his playlist has something like 300 plus videos in it, and my own personal playlist that I called AI Vibes has like 50 or 60, I want to say. So yeah.
Yes, but it's a fun journey. I'm enjoying the journey, and I'm glad that there's such a wealth of videos out there, because I'll be honest, like the music scene lately, it's been horrible.
Yeah, I cannot stand modern mainstream music. All of the best music, whether it's AI or made the quote-unquote old-fashioned way, which is still perfectly valid. I mean, one follows the other. I mean, metal followed rock, and hard rock followed classic rock. What came before classic rock? What came before that? It all follows in a sequence, and every time there's a new addition to the culture, there's always going to be pushback from people that don't like the new sound, but there's always going to be a growing group of people that love the new sound, which is low key a unintentional reference to my last video, New Dreams. Old
Uh,
ways growling, saying it's all fake, but we all know the new sound is cake. The cake is a lie, but the vibe is real.
I apologize. I kind of let us off track, but I do want to make a shout out to someone who I have not seen in my stream before. Kane Fab, Ian VTuber, has been doing tons of reactions of Skyebrow content. So if you like reactions such as mine, I highly recommend you check out their channel later. But with that said, let's go ahead and move on.
Nights we almost tore ourselves apart from the cuts,
From the calls, from the this is all my fault. We'll turn every scar into a spark.
yeah.
We'll build a fire from the dark. Let it burn.
Let it burn.
Let it burn. Let it bright right here where we stand.
Till the broken and the brave
And this is the big reveal that the cameo is you, the viewer.
see the light and take our hands.
Now this shot, I needed this shot to be faster than the other hyperspace shots because the beat itself has an uptick in the tempo. And even though it's slight, it's definitely noticeable from the rest of the song. So I needed the hyperspace visuals to be just a little bit faster than they were in the earlier parts of the song. So
Yeah, I definitely understand because the early one was much slower and the tempo was slower. So now that we're picking up the pace, it has to be faster. Otherwise, it would
exactly.
feel uncanny.
Exactly. Now that a wild Iraqi has seen the viewer in his trail for hyperspace, going through hyperspace, we enter the source of the mind's eye.
Okay. The dual, so the mind's eye is actually a new concept to me, so I'm curious to know more about it.
So the mind's eye has to do. So there's people who know more about the mysticism behind the mind's eye than I do, but my interpretation of it is that it is a reference to what some people call Christ consciousness, which is a term for an elevated level of consciousness and not just self-awareness, but an awareness of the world around you and just a sort of passive spectating, I guess, of the big picture of life, so to speak. There's people more qualified to speak on it than me who could better explain it, but it's a lot of Buddhists will I want to say Buddhists will talk about like opening your third eye through meditation, because your third eye is essentially the eye of your spirit manifested metaphysically, not literally, through your own physical consciousness while you are still here on this earth in your body.
Okay, that's cool.
And so this is a visual of the mind's eye of a wild Iraqi.
Okay.
And the flash to white, right as it opens up, there is an eye inside of the sphere. But I wanted to maintain a little bit of the mystique by having it flash to white rather than having it show the whole eye. So if you go frame by frame, you'll see like the pupil of it poking through the very center right before it flashes to white. So right here, it expands, it starts opening, and then right there, it's so quick. And this part I was gonna try to animate, but I figured it would be more symbolic to have the message in front of still images.
I think that was a great choice. I like that choice you made. And honestly, I think the mouth movement wouldn't be much, but it also, by keeping it still, it makes you reflect more on the words.
Exactly. I do apologize if there's random sound coming through. My girlfriend's in the living room playing some music off of her portable speaker.
You're fine. So again, thank you so much for that, Wild Rocky. I think that was a great song. Is there anything else you'd like to add to?
Nothing that I haven't already said. Just if you're, I'm just gonna reference the end of the video. If you're struggling to hang on and you feel like you need somebody to talk to, reach out to somebody, anybody, because it could quite literally be the difference between. It could make all the difference.
All right. Well, I have just ended the recording that we were doing for that, and I cannot stop staring at me, looking at me in duck form. Would you like to hang around for the reaction to the quackening that is me staring at myself, or did you want to?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll stick around for another one, and then I'm gonna hop off after.
This will actually be the last song for tonight because we were actually past our normal time, but I guess I can't stare at this, and we got Angry Duck here already, so Angry Duck.
Yeah, you gotta react to his. You gotta react to his while he's here. Do it, fucker.
All right, here we go. Let's do a recording. Hello, this is Ovted Fatash, and we're reacting to the Angry Ducks, the quackening. I have a Wild Rocky here with me reacting to it as well.
Hello.
So we're going to do our usual, react the first time without any interruptions, and the second time through, we're going to stop at anything that catches our attention. So without further ado, here we go.
Monday morning, got our coffee to go. You're sipping on a latte like it's a big show. Telling me a story, your voice tuned low, but your fingers tap a rhythm I don't know. Your coat looks fluffy right along the seam, and when you sip that latte, it sounds a bit like steam. I blink, I shake it off, it's like a weird dream, and in your eyes do I see a dark, beady gleam. The quickening is happening, it's crawling up my spine. Everybody's smiling, but I see the feathers shine. I scream it in the streetlights, they laugh and say we're fine. But the quickening is happening, and I'm running out of time. Boss called a meeting, whole team gathered near. PowerPoint slides show nothing but pawns here. Need to get a coffee to help my mind clear. Next drink in line, please, shouts the cashier. The man on the street has a face too wide. He goes on his way with the waddle in his stride. There's nothing wrong, you say, when I confide that I keep seeing feathers and bills outside. Powder, you're a duck, Link's a duck too. You stay steamful, do you have a clue? Offted night out, what do I do? Ach no, Kiro, what happened to you? Cleo duck, little body duck, run your duck too. Any duck, clay duck, what did you do? Grumpy duck, keen duck, counter duck, who? Everyone a duck, duck, and only I knew. The quackening is happening, it's swimming through the air. Billboards flash, everything's ducky. on my sleeve. I scream, not a scream, a soft little sound, and suddenly the panic just drains right out. The water feels warmer, serenity is found. I tilt my head with the realization profound. The quickening, it happened. I didn't have to fight. I was quacking all along. In the mirror, in the night, Cleo used this after two. They were never really wrong. The quickening is happening, and finally, I belong.
Oh, that was so much. That was so much fun.
Oh man. Okay. The first thing I want to point out, the synchronized dancing, that, like, animating instruments correctly is very hard to do. So just right off the bat, props to Angry Duck for having synchronized choreography and to have it play out
On the beat.
in sync on the, not just on the beat, but without like continuity, I guess, issues. Just fucking props. I'm trying not to swear. Props to you, Angry Duck. You're like, oh, you did awesome with that. Seriously.
All right, so let's go ahead and go through, and feel free to tell me to stop.
Stop. No, I'm kidding. No, I was just messing with you. Angry Duck needs to do a mob boss video next, where he's the mob boss of his own flock.
Now, I do appreciate just having the still image of this. They have a couple of different versions of the Skyebrows and Mac Amber's, but the holy shit, this god tier is, and it's also not good quality sound. I'm not a fan of it. I just prefer, hey, here's the image.
Yeah, when it's like, I think it was either New Dreams or another one where I have the animated Skyebrows logo, cinematic universe logo at the end of it, but you'll notice it doesn't say that. I didn't want it to say anything. It's a logo.
Yeah, it should have sound.
Yeah, the logo is meant to be the thing that is said in your mind when you're reading it.
I bet what happens is like something with the prompt mate, because Grok will always put audio for some reason. And so that happened to be what it said, I guess. Probably because the prompt, like, I wanted it to be fucking awesome. And so it made that the message or something.
Yeah.
Monday morning, got our coffee to go. You're sipping on a latte like it's a big show. Telling me a story, your voice tuned low, but your fingers tap a rhythm I don't know.
So, I'm sure you know who this is. I'm going to be testing your nods because I can name them, no problem.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's Don Halo.
Good job. Yeah, Don Halo does the great glitch metal if you're into that.
Give me my cookie. It's this part.
Fine.
Okay, my mic was muted, but you can make Shoe on Head look like literally anybody or anything, and it'll be obvious who that is because there's a shoe on her head.
Yes. You know, I do wonder about Shoe on Head because there used to be a politician, but a political activist who literally wore a boot on his head.
Yeah. Vermin Supreme. He
That's
promised
right.
ponies for everybody. He promised free ponies, man. President Vermin. Yeah.
All right.
Along the seam, and when you sip that latte, it sounds a bit like steam. I blink, I shake it off, it's like a weird dream, and in your eyes, do I see
part got me too.
The quackening is happening. That's a simple and so good.
Yeah.
It's crawling up my spine. Everybody's smiling.
Who's this fella? One of the
You're-
biggest
I-
cameo videos.
I couldn't tell you. I
That
suck
would be-
with names.
That would be Play Astronomical. His last one had over 100 cameos. He did the
might
human.
have, okay. So I actually do know that name, and now that you mention it, my memory is kind of jogged to I think the one other time that I've seen him. Because again, like just in my personal AI vibes playlist, I've got over 60 of the 300 plus songs that are in this space that we're all in, and so it's there's I'm willing to bet that there's a lot of people who I have absolutely no idea about. There's a couple people in particular that I only just recently became aware of the names of in the last week.
Their
Their names
are
are
so
escaping
many.
me. One of them is Lil Reaper, who's got like the headless knight
Yeah,
avatar.
Lil Reaper Jr. He's in the chat right now, I believe. I think I saw
Yeah,
him.
and then the other guy, Biz something or other.
Bizix.
He's got the
Biz 7.
red samurai outfit.
Yes. And he has some good videos too. We heard his stuff for the first time last week. He is another friend of ours, and yeah, he started hanging out in our chat a lot more recently.
He's smiling, but I see the feathers shine. I scream it in the streetlights. They laugh and say we're fine.
See, this moment right in the song makes me think of Paul Revere. I think that's his name, Paul Revere, the guy who was running through the colonies saying, "The British are coming, the British are coming!" Like, and that's this moment right here where she's yelling about, the quackening is happening, the quackening is happening, and no one cares, no one wants to listen.
There was a video game called We Happy Few. That's what it made me think of. Where the person's like,
I have seen so much gameplay of that game.
so you know the reference.
Not necessarily. I haven't seen any story gameplay. I've only seen like active gameplay clips.
The
So
general-
I don't know anything about the story other than people are supposed to be taking pills and wearing a mask. That's literally all I know about that game.
So generally, in general, the government forces them to take pills, and the pills make them hallucinate and see good things. So meanwhile, they might, so anything they see it in the best possible way, hallucination. So they might say or see, oh, look at this amazing cake, but really it's just this horrible moldy thing. And when you don't take your meds, you start realizing these things. And if you try to tell people, like, oh, you're crazy, you must need to just take your meds.
Oh, okay.
And I'm running out of time.
And here I come, the epic dance.
Yep. Obviously, that's Angry Duck on the left with the cigar, like the true. Look at his white and black, legally distinct from Adidas tracksuit. He's very very Slavic duck. He clearly is Russian mob boss. And then I don't know who the guy on the right is supposed to be.
I believe that's Iron Duck. I believe his name is. I've seen him in chat, not our chat, but in other people's chat a couple of times. Angry Duck needs to bring him over sometime. But yeah, the Duck Squad essentially.
Gotcha. But yeah, this was the moment right here where I was like, okay, we got synchronized choreography and everything is tight. I might have, yeah. I mean, props on like choreography, honestly, because yeah.
All right. There's I don't think this fourth one's a person, but Maria.
I think the only one that I recognize is Nihilith.
Nihilith? Penny.
If it Oh, that's Penny? Oh, wait a minute. Is her hat made of pennies?
It's like green with pennies all in it.
Okay, yeah,
And I think that might be a
yeah.
paperclip on her shirt. And then here, I believe this is Julie from Cleopatra.
Hmm.
Because Julie has that beige jacket with glasses. Oh yeah, and the Julie Star pendant.
Night
Now,
Owl. Is
is
that the guy in the blue suit? I'm reading the chat right now.
someone says it's Night Owl. I don't know if this is Night Owl. It is his hairstyle, but
Oh, Angry Duck said he's in here too, and I think I know who he is. I think he's the one in the black suit because I can vaguely see the faint image of a duck on his lapel.
yep, good job. I think they catch that.
See, I'm only kind of retarded.
Okay, so this is Night
I
Owl.
can kind of pick up on something. Oh, I suck with names though. Please be patient with me. I suck with names.
Hey. I mean, he could have squeezed in one more reference of pasta here.
Yeah, that's yeah. And Hollyball too, as like a center.
Oh yeah, Hollywood. Short hair blondes.
I think that's that one. I would probably recognize as Julie. Obviously, Lord Intellectual's in the back of the line.
Yeah,
Well, in
Bupella.
the middle of the line, and then Bupella. Like, why is she so short? No, but no, the other three, with the brown hair, I don't recognize any of them. I think they might just be characters for filler.
I agree. I have no clue who this is.
Oh, dude, I don't know who this is. No, that's bad. That's obviously Skyebrows. Duck Brows. Duck Pocket.
But speaking of this, it would be kind of crazy, the idea that you sit here trying to sit here and say, hey, look, everything's crazy, and everybody's sitting here saying, no, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong, he said while he was quack quack. Yeah, just quacking. He's just quacking all over the place, saying there's nothing wrong. And then we got his 14 kids outside.
I mean, it's just so fun.
Cow duck. Cow duck. We got Dusty Duck, right?
Guys, I don't like it. Don't call her that. She might come and try to kill me for having on.
We got Eustace.
There's Night Owl.
Yeah, there we go. Got Night Owl and Ovted. I'm gonna say your name right. I swear to God.
What do I do? Ach, no, hero. What
And we got Hakna here and she.
happened to you?
No, as a duck with the uncanny spider eyes. I had to point it out. He's the duck. I mean, those are spider. I know he's a duck, but I mean the beadiness of them. How there's no sclera around it. It's just an open, unblinking black orb with a light reflected. That's a spider eye. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Cleo duck, robot duck, run your duck too. Any duck, clay duck. What did you do?
Why?
Yeah, what the hell what did Glee do? Like, what you throwing shade at my slime, bro? What the fuck?
I'm scared.
Duck,
I'm so scared when Glee watches. Has Glee watched this yet?
I kick your ass. I kick your ass, Duck.
Oh yeah,
Who was that one? Grumpy. Who is
Whiskers, Grumpy Whiskers.
that? I don't think I'm.
He's a
familiar
new
with
one. He has some good stuff.
I'll have
For
to
being
check him out.
for being new, his stuff is really good from there. But yeah, his character is a cat who's a black hood, and so you only see his ears and his eyes usually.
Reading the chat. We're good, Angry Duck. We're good. I'm just messing around. When I start when I start doing voices and shit and being like over dramatic for no reason, you know, just there's no actual like sincerity behind behind anything I say when I start talking like that. I'm pretty good with voices. Some say I'm the best, but you know, those people might be slightly deaf in one ear, maybe. I'm sorry. But no, I like the vibe of this song. You know, back to the synchronized choreography where everything is in sync. Oh man.
And yes, I believe in as a slime.
Quackening is happening, and I'm the only one left. I lock the bathroom door, heart hammering mean. Mirror fogs up, but I wipe it down clean. 2 black beads where my eyes used to be. A little yellow bill and feathers on my sleeve. I scream, not a scream, a soft little sound, and suddenly the panic just drains right out. The water feels warmer, serenity is found. I tilt my head with the realization profound. The quackening, it happened. I didn't have to fight.
And then again with the synchronized dancing, like
Yeah.
I know I keep mentioning it, but the fact that he was able to use AI to get multiple people in a continuous extended sequence of synchronized movements without the bodies blending together, like just I want to highlight it because it's like trying to animate instruments with AI. Like even without AI it's hard to do, but with AI it's really hard to do. So again, I want to give props to Angry Duck for being able to pull this off because it's a hard thing to do. It is absolutely a hard thing to do, and he fucking nailed it. Pay no attention to the background. All right, I'm gonna hyperfixate on the background.
Yeah, I know a lot of people said that rock with the backgrounds would morph the backgrounds. So I understand that's the thing.
I want to say yes. I haven't personally noticed it with stuff that I've been trying to make, but I have no doubt that other people have been experiencing that with what they want to try.
But on good note, I did see Elon post something about a new version coming out soon, so maybe they're gonna fix a lot of the issues. And also, I'm very surprised with this different angle. The backgrounds are really morphing.
All right, let's see if we can duckify these names. Let's see if we can duck up these names.
Easy. Oh, give me a hand, Haven.
I know he's
Haven,
Ryan.
YouTube right
I know
now.
that's Ryan.
Yep.
Then Psyduck. Not trademarked. Legally distinct Psyduck. You got me on this one. I'm stumped. Who?
This is Happy Horrible. Usually a cat.
Oh.
Not to be mistaken with Horrible 90. I think Horrible 99 or sorry, 99 is not for chat, but.
And then we got Sir Duckifier.
Yep. Mav Duck.
Normal name, Mavluck. I was gonna say Mav Duck. I've seen her recently. What? Her name escapes me. What's her name?
This would be starts with an SH, I believe. Shiver. Yeah, the shiver or shiver. Is it? Help me out, chat. Is it shiver or shiver?
I think it's Shiver. I believe it's pronounced Shiver. And then
Hey,
we
what's up,
got
Doc?
Louie from Huey, Louie, and Dewey. All grown up. Turns out Louie was a chick the whole time.
And it's actually, if you ever get a chance, if you ever get a chance hearing about the, oh, that's fine, that's fine. Hearing about the lore of the character in Losers is, it's actually fairly sad. Actually, I shouldn't say the lore, but the background of the character being designed, I should say. That's not my story to tell, but if she ever shares it, I highly recommend checking it out.
And then, of course, we've got Gaming Cindaduck. Cindaduck Hit. Oh, that's okay. That's a good play on words. Holy crap. Then we got DJ Nathaniel. Got Duck Jockey Nathaniel.
Who's this one?
I don't know. He's probably some nobody. Nobody's ever heard of him.
Well,
Who
Ducky.
cares? Hey, screw this guy. Who the fuck is this guy with fucking red gemstone on his forehead? Who does he think he is? Yep, Ryan Taryn in the chat has it right. A wild-eye quack. Oh man, I love this community. This is fun. I'm having.
Oh, it was fun.
Depths. Duck Walker.
Yep.
Got the Duck Walker right here. Oh, we got Duck Ox and
The family.
That's not Smuggleana. I know that's
No,
not.
this is all his family.
Because she doesn't have a cosmic tail.
This is all
She does
P
not
Rex's family.
Oh.
So this is.
So those like original characters, or
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
And
me
Chad will
learning.
not leave me alone because I could not stop staring at her tail and her boots.
Her
But
boots?
yeah, she has really nice boots. They have nice gold embroidery and they're really nice. And why this is Julie? This is Cleopatra. And Skyebrows, same thing, the logo. And actually, this is actually harder than it looks because they pulled off reflection.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be reflection. I can't figure it out. That was really good.
Yeah,
So,
that was very good.
Let's share it up about which I really enjoyed that. Oops. So again, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Wateraki, for being here with us. That was the last song, and normally I'll be doing at least 1 hour hangout with everybody, but because we ended so late, I'll hang out for only 30 minutes with everybody. So if you would like, everybody come join the Discord.
It was definitely fun hanging out. Had fun interacting with the chat. This is great.
So now you know what streamer brain is.
I guess so. Learn something new every day.
Well, again, thank you everybody for joining us, and we will talk to you later. See you in Discord.